Hey everybody, it's Heather Miche with a sustainable tip for you, and that is how to make your own house vent covers for winter from some non-recyclable materials. And I have this piece of soft styrofoam, so it's unlike the pelletized styrofoam such as this, which falls apart and you have the beads everywhere and it's a pain in the keister. So I had this from an event, this foam that I picked up, I think from a wine case or some kind of beverage case. It's been sitting around for a while and I thought, I know there's something I can do with this. I just know it. And then winter's definitely here with some overnight lows of like 35. And even before winter, when the temperatures really drop, it's time to make sure and cover your vent areas. So this goes down into my crawl space under the house and keeping the super cold air out of the crawl space by putting some covers on these will help keep the house cooler. Definitely cooler. Keep the house warmer and let the insulation under my floor do its job and keep the floor in the house warmer. So let's take a look here at what I did and I'm going to do and show you so you'll know how to take care of this yourself, given any materials that might work for this. So let's see how to get started. So part of my old vent cover for this particular one, none of the standard vent covers fit because this was, you can see where it was cut out for who knows why. But I just have, again, some non-recyclable, but definitely reusable. And these are a padded mailer envelope that I just opened up and put it inside the cavity here and tucked the corners of the mailer. I just put it in there to fit so it's taut up against the top and all around the sides. There's no attachments or anything, I just stuffed it in there and then took just a simple ballpoint pen. I just want something to make a mark, but with a hole, not a written mark. And so I just went to each of the corners and stuck the pen end through the mailer to give me a spot of measure, if you will, a point of measure, and then did up here in this top corner and again over here in this other corner and a below on the bottom right corner. And in each of those spots, just puncture the mailer so that you get a mark, if you will. You get a hole indicating where the boundaries of the cavity are, which is going to be the size of your vent cover. Okay, let's go to what's next. So here's my piece of unrecyclable soft styrofoam, but look, it's nice and thick. Even with the holes, they don't go all the way through, so this is going to be some really nice insulation for this vent. So what I did is I coordinated the piece of foam here and just laid down the edges marked mailer onto the foam. So I've got one of the puncture spots right here and then another here on the edge, and the vent is actually larger than this piece of foam, but that's okay because I can stuff it, that little bit of space, with either parts of this foam that's left over or some other material. So I just marked then a line across the foam, and this is the big piece. Took a very sharp serrated knife and just started cutting through all the way, and then wind up with this piece here. One more little piece to cut to get it separated from the whole piece of foam. There we go. And then now I've got my piece ready to just insert into the cavity here. You want to make sure that you get it all the way back. And you know what? I'm actually going to use that piece of mailer here. I'm going to put that mailer in there first, just to get a super tight fit so there are no air gaps. You gotta watch out sometimes, like this guy. See that big old nail coming down? Yeah, you want to be careful. I'm not saying your vent holes will have that, but alright, so I've got this nice and tucked in, and I will put the foam into the cavity, get a nice fit like so. So there's no gaps of air coming in. And then I'll just fill this gap over here with either a piece of this leftover foam or some of another mailer. Just take some of that, fold it up, and stuff it there, and then we're good to go. We are good to go once I get that in. So that's how you can use some non-recyclable materials to create a vent cover for your house. Get winterized, be safe, save some energy, have some nice comfort in your home with some heat, and you're not heating the outdoors. And stick around for more tips. If this was a helpful video to you, please do like the video, share it with someone who could use this tip, make any comments, ask me any questions, and of course, go ahead and subscribe to this channel for more healthy, sustainable living tips. Take care, everybody.